Picture this, a packed arena, the crowd roaring, the clock ticking down, and a moment so wild it rewrites the record books. This has never happened in NBA history. Moments that make your jaw drop, your heart race, and your mind question everything you thought you knew about basketball. From impossible shots to unthinkable comebacks, we're diving into the most jaw-dropping, game-changing events that have left fans, players, and analysts speechless. Buckle up, because you're about to relive the craziest moments in NBA history. The miracle of the 81-point game. Let's start with a name, Kobe Bryant. January 22nd, 2006, the Los Angeles Lakers versus the Toronto Raptors. Kobe didn't just play, he erupted for 81 points in a single game. This has never happened in NBA history. Sure, Wilt Chamberlain scored 100 points in 1962, but Kobe's 81 was a modern-day masterpiece. He shot 28 of 46 from the field, drained 7 three-pointers, and went 18 for 20 from the free throw line. The Raptors threw double teams, triple teams, nothing worked. Kobe was a one-man wrecking crew, turning a close game into a historic blowout. The final score, 122-104 Lakers. Fans still talk about it. Why? Because it was pure, unfiltered greatness. But what makes this moment stand out? It wasn't just the points, it was the artistry, the clutch shots, the sheer will to dominate. Kobe's 81 showed the world what happens when talent meets unstoppable drive. This has never happened in NBA history, and it might never happen again. The greatest comeback in playoff history. Fast forward to May 7th, 2004. The Miami Heat versus the Indiana Pacers, Eastern Conference semifinals. The Heat were down 65-41 at the end of the third quarter. Game over, right? Wrong. This has never happened in NBA history. The Heat staged the biggest comeback in NBA playoff history, erasing a 24-point deficit to win 88-76. Tayshaun Prince, Dwayne Wade, and a relentless Miami defense flipped the script. They outscored Indiana 47-11 in the fourth quarter, leaving the Pacers stunned and the crowd in a frenzy. How did they do it? Heart, hustle, and a sprinkle of magic. Wade's lightning-fast drives and Miami's suffocating defense turned a blowout into a masterpiece. This has never happened in NBA history. A comeback so unreal, it's still the gold standard for playoff miracles. The shot that broke physics. Let's talk about 1980, Game 4 of the NBA Finals, Los Angeles Lakers versus Philadelphia 76ers. Rookie Magic Johnson, all 6'9" of him, steps up in place of an injured Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. With the game on the line, Magic does the unthinkable, a skyhook from the baseline, floating over defenders like he's defying gravity. This has never happened in NBA history. A point guard pulling off a center's signature move to seal a finals game, unheard of. The Lakers won 103-102, and Magic's legend was born. That shot wasn't just clutch, it was revolutionary. It showed the world that versatility could redefine the game. This has never happened in NBA history, and it set the stage for the positionless basketball we see today. The block that changed a dynasty, June 12, 2016, Game 7 of the NBA Finals, Golden State Warriors versus Cleveland Cavaliers. The Warriors, the 73-9 juggernaut, were on the verge of a second straight title, but then, with less than 2 minutes left and the game tied, LeBron James did something unreal. Andre Iguodala breaks away for a layup, a sure bucket. Out of nowhere, LeBron sprints the length of the court and swats the ball into the stands. This has never happened in NBA history. A chase down block in a tied Game 7 of the finals. That's the stuff of legend. The block didn't just save the game, it swung the momentum. Cleveland went on to win 93-89, ending a 52-year championship drought for the city. LeBron's block wasn't just a play, it was a defining moment for a franchise, a city, and a legacy. This has never happened in NBA history, and it's still the gold standard for clutch defense. The rookie who outshone a legend. Let's rewind to 1992. The Dream Team, Michael Jordan, Larry Bird, Magic Johnson, the greatest collection of talent ever assembled. But during a scrimmage, a rookie named Shaquille O'Neal did the unthinkable. He dominated David Robinson, one of the NBA's best big men, in front of the world's greatest players. This has never happened in NBA history. A college kid, not even drafted yet, outplaying an all-star center in a Dream Team practice. Shaq's dunks, blocks, and sheer power left everyone speechless. That moment wasn't just a highlight, it was a preview. Shaq went on to become a force of nature, a four-time champion, and a Hall of Famer. But back in '92, he was just a kid showing the world he belonged. This has never happened in NBA history, and it proved that even legends can be overshadowed by the next big thing. The game winner that defied time, April 17th, 1989, Chicago Bulls versus Cleveland Cavaliers, Game 5 of the first round playoffs. The score is tied 100-100 with 3 seconds left. Michael Jordan catches the inbounds pass, shakes off Craig Alo, and rises for the shot. Swish, game over. Bulls win 101-100. This has never happened in NBA history. A series-ending buzzer beater in a do-or-die playoff game. That was MJ at his clutch best, but it wasn't just the shot, it was the moment. Jordan, still early in his career, announced to the world that he was the future. That iconic image, MJ hanging in the air, fist pumping, became a symbol of clutch performance. This has never happened in NBA history, and it cemented Jordan's legacy as the king of crunch time, the triple-double streak that broke records. Let's talk about Russell Westbrook, 2016-17 season. Everyone knew he was a stat machine, but what he did that year was unreal. Westbrook averaged a triple-double, 31.6 points, 10.7 rebounds, 10.4 assists over an entire season. This has never happened in NBA history. Oscar Robertson did it in 1962, but in the modern era, with tougher defenses and faster paces, no one thought it was possible. Westbrook didn't just stop there. He broke the record for most triple-doubles in a season with 42, surpassing Robertson's 41. Every night he played like his life depended on it, carrying the Oklahoma City Thunder to the playoffs. This has never happened in NBA history, and it redefined what we thought a single player could do. The dunk that shook the world, February 11th, 2000. The NBA dunk contest. Vince Carter walks in and basketball changes forever. His first dunk, a 360 windmill that leaves Jaws on the floor. Next, a smooth between the legs slam, then the iconic elbow in the rim dunk that makes history. This has never happened in NBA history. Carter didn't just win, he redefined the art of dunking. Fans still call it the greatest contest ever. The team that defied the odds. Let's rewind to 2004. The Detroit Pistons, a team with no flashy superstars, stepped into the NBA Finals against the mighty Los Angeles Lakers, a roster stacked with Shaq, Kobe, Gary Payton, and Karl Malone. On paper, it wasn't even close, but the Pistons had something greater: grit, chemistry, and defense that choked the life out of LA. They stunned the world 4-1. This has never happened in NBA history. In conclusion, from Kobe's 81 to LeBron's block, from Carter's dunks to the Pistons' upset, these aren't just plays, they're timeless symbols of greatness. They remind us why we love the game, the drama, the passion, the impossible becoming real. This has never happened in NBA history, yet the future promises more unforgettable moments that will keep us amazed. Really enjoyed this video, amazing work. Please leave a comment, and thanks so much for watching.